Somebody's asked about people not being nice in the film industry, making B-budget movies, and they become god-awful, these people. You know, I don't know about that world, you guys. I don't know about that world because I don't work in the low-budget world. B movies, I don't work in that world. And in fact, I tell my people to use low-budget stuff. And some of them can be B movies. And if those people are assholes, you frickin' leave. Don't stay, leave. There's so many shoots out there. You can get your experience with better people. The majority of the people are good in the film industry. Do you know why? The reason why the majority of people are really nice and really good to work with is because that's how you get work. That's how they get work. You don't work if you're an asshole. You work if you're great to work with, if you're like butter to work with, if you're like popcorn to work with. That's when you work all the time. You know? When you're like, you say yes and you figure it out, you make people feel comfortable and you treat people well and you're positive vibe and energy. That's how you work all the time. So usually you're running across people that are like that in the film industry. Now, there may be times when you get on set, because a lot of people have done background and they've done it on these big budget films, and the first AD can seem like an authoritative asshole. Like, he can be mean, especially in feature films. They got so much pressure on them. First ADs run the set. They can see like authoritative assholes, right? How many people have done background and you're kind of like, oh my God, that person's an ass. So here's what you need to kind of shift the perspective or broaden the perspective a little bit, is those first ADs, they haven't slept. The ones running feature films, they haven't slept. It's all on their freaking back. They are getting blamed for shit, like all the time. They've learned to toughen up and they've got their game face on and they could be getting divorced. They have the lowest life expectancy of any of the jobs on set. Why is that? Because it's tremendous pressure, especially if you're doing feature films, because it's you, the director, the studio, the producer, it's all on your frickin' back. And I mean, it is on every set, but feature films are the hardest for these people. So it's tough. So they develop this way of being. Now, if that person that's authoritative asshole on a feature film, it can work because people can be like, I need to whip this thing into, if they do that on a commercial where everybody's like, hey, good to see you, hey, Pat, you know, really like good feeling. Commercials are different because everybody wants to work again. They're short shoots. The vibe of the set's very important because the director's got to feel good, the producers wants to feel good, everybody who's paying for it, the client, the agency, everybody wants to have a good time. The whole set is just like this great vibe thing that we're all creating. That's money for everybody, careers for everybody. So if you come into a commercial and you're just like, make everybody feel like shit by cracking the whip, throwing people under the bus, you're not going to work again. In fact, there's one guy that just exited the business. He was given the boot. You know why? Oh, because he thought that he was a very important person on set. And he was flirting with the background. We all notice he's always flirting with the background. Like, he's just an ass to everybody else on set, but the background, he's like, he's always like the big guy. But like, you know, taking extra care of the background, making sure they feel good. That's okay. That's fine. You should be real nice to the background, to anybody on set. But he has his eyes on like young women because he's the big man on set. And so he was texting, after the shoot was over, texting to a girl that was 14 years old. You know, I don't think they ever got together. I don't know. But texting, because he's in this powerful position, she's like, oh, yeah, oh, I really want to be in the film. I really want to. Anyway, her mom found out about it, called the production company, and then that's it. The director called him and said, we can never work together again. By the way, that was his bread and butter. He worked with those people mostly because he was such an asshole, and they had worked with him for a while. They kept hiring him. Now he burned that bridge. That's over. The guy's got no career anymore. So The big question is, I wonder what he told his wife, why he lost his biggest client and now he has no work anymore. I feel bad for him in a way, but in a way I'm like, that's exactly what the Me Too movement is all about. So you just fucked up your life because you're an ass, and he always was. He got what he deserves, but I still feel bad for him. Because inside there's a little lost boy there, right? We all know this, right? Things get righted, and film industry won't tolerate that bullshit. And so 99% of the time, it's awesome. By the way, you'll find probably even more bullshit out there in the restaurant business, the resort business, these cruise ships. Man, people take advantage of other people out there, around the world, not just the United States, London too. People look down on people in other industries, all sorts of racism. You know, you're from a poor country, blah, blah, blah. That kind of bullshit. Film industry, if you work hard, you're a great person, you love other people, they don't care. In fact, they love to see people that come from poor backgrounds. If they're hardworking, awesome. Poor countries, doesn't matter. You're hardworking, you rock, you know. Transgender, welcome. Everybody, welcome. You know, we don't care. We're there to shoot the frickin' film, you know, and we're there to have a good time with people that we like to work with. That's what it is, you guys. I love that about the film industry. That's so me. People and freedom, and almost chokes me up, makes me emotional, how great that is. It's probably one of the things I love the most about the film industry, the people in it and what it stands for. I just love it, and you will love it, and you do love it. So you're going to be right at home. So did you enjoy that? If so, go to breakinprofessionally.com and just sign up. It's free and you will learn a ton. Okay, have a great day, guys. Bye.